At the very start of this year, I took on the quest of watching One Piece. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still very far off. I'm only at episode 570, but my love for the show has grown so much more because of it. And with that, recently I did a 24-hour challenge series. But I know everyone don't have the time to watch a full series. This is the mega special movie. All 24 episodes summed up for you guys in less than an hour. Kind of actually making it more like my 100 days videos I used to do. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. If you want to see more 100 days or more of stuff like this in the future, then be sure to let me know by dropping a like. And if you want the world save and the mod pack, both of those are linked down below. But enough of me talking, let's jump in to this 24-hour / 100 plus days survival. Let's get it! The first thing we had to do in the series was pick our faction, race, and our fighting style. All simple options for me. I was gonna pick Fishman for my race, so I was stuck when trying to pick my fighting style. So I flipped a coin to make my decision. And of course, if it was heads, which it was, that's sword. Once we picked our stats, we just jumped straight into regular Minecraft.
And this was the only time I knew what I was doing.
While Reese was getting a bit more wood, I spotted some marines, but I wasn't gonna deal with that and instead just focused on getting a little base started and set up so we could survive.
I jumped straight into a cave and start strip mining some cobblestone away.
6 minutes later, boom! Iron! Had to get the essentials made up like a pickaxe, and of course, being the swordsman, you know what's next. Boom! Oh yeah! Voice crack, I'm that hyped. Dual swords, baby! With that all done, we had our base started and we decided to leave and start adventuring.
We found our first structure and rolled them of their beds.
Right after, we quickly learned never to deal with these guys because it puts mans on 1 heart, which we're never dealing with again.
We jumped across the ice.
And then found this ravine, which actually had a few helpful resources located at the bottom.
At this point, I was kind of trying to figure out what our purpose was. And then I found these 5 glorious cyborg abilities, 4 of which would sit in my back pocket for 100 days, but also this. Look at that!
Being the jealous type, I swam straight at the waterfall and realized, wait a minute, I'm a fishman! Your boy's quick in water! Look at me go! Look at me! I'm so fast! Fishman or not, I still had one major problem, and that was food. So much so, I even killed this poor Yagada, which is it. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry! I'm sorry! Back at base, I managed to find
me at 4 hearts. Yeah, see, 2 zombies and a skeleton is still a problem for me.
We moved past, tried finding a new area, and kept exploring for a new while. But because I actually could swim in the sea, probably the coolest thing I actually have going for my character at the moment, I will say. But with some food collected, we decided to keep adventuring and try and find a safe space. However, yeah, a safe space was very hard to find in the One Piece mod. So much so, almost everywhere we went, we were getting ambushed. And just when I thought we were safe,
my mind's still on food.
yeah, no, run! Oh my god, there's so many things still around us! What is even going on? I don't know half the that we're finding, but what is that? A cool building in the distance?
I had to empty my inventory before we even stepped foot in that thing.
But once we managed to go inside, we did a quick little loot, and actually Reese found some pretty clutch stuff in here, like an actual sword that I can use that's an upgrade over my shitty little iron one, which does no damage, but still no abilities. We needed to step out and try and find ourselves a village. And lucky for us, not too far away was a village. Hopefully there weren't bad guys surrounded by it. Of course at this point. Yes, of course there's bad guys surrounded by it. Come on, it's 1 hour One Piece. And with that, the first hour was complete. But moving into hour 2, straight away we just needed to make some more stuff, so we got some iron smelted.
I ran off on a solo adventure through the wilderness to see if I could find some more resources.
When I left, I thought Reese had started a forest fire. But no, turns out it was these guys. But yeah, I could not deal with these guys. Oh my god, no, I could not deal with these guys by myself.
Why is his arm purple? Nah, man, I got my cyborg abilities. What's this?
So with the fire put out and mans destroyed, we moved on and tried looking for some actual cool new shiz. And the first thing we found was something in the distance. I didn't know what it was at first, but as we got closer, I realized, no, it wasn't my dad. Instead, it was someone more important, the swords trainer. Oh my god, who was actually able to teach me some stuff that apparently I just needed to do some damage, which is the first thing I experimented with. And well, it actually works. What? That's sick. All of my sword skills though still couldn't protect me over the deadliest Minecraft mob, a baby zombie. But little did I know what was around the corner.
I take out the Enderman first and rush to Butter Jaffa's aid, securing the first revive of 1 hour One Piece.
While you're getting attacked by a zombie, might I add, which is stupid, but we take him out and manage to sleep through the night, you know, get back to daytime, which is much more comfortable. The next major event we had was actually finding a marine base, and I mean a proper one. I just had to wait for Reese first. We discovered these marine base people are actually fans of us. I mean, look at this, they have posters of me up. It's worth nothing though, which is very unfortunate. But in here, we did manage to find some food and some cola bottles. Very helpful. We also secured a very expensive item early on, being an enchantment table. And there was nothing else more important here. I mean, look, nothing. And anyway, with that, I managed to make my escape and jump into the water below.
Following Troy to something that I definitely couldn't see, we get to this small island where he instructed I climb up.
Little did I know, apparently you need 1,000,000 blocks to get up there, so we had to go and get way more. But lucky for us, we're quick with that shit. I mean, it took like 30 minutes, but as you can see, we got all the way up there, and sure enough, it was actually a sky island, which is something Reese needed, little did we know.
The only thing I've been looking for is a wizard.
Which, yeah, had I known earlier, yeah, I could have easily pointed this out. I'm pretty sure I did, but crap.
Wizard blunder aside, I now had a task.
And that task also had an upgrade that I could probably craft for him.
So now with everything all complete, I'm unlocking my orbs, I've got it all together. I was excited to have my cyborg abilities and Art of the Weather, jumping straight into using them.
I'm hyped to see what these look like, and... Sure enough, with that, the next hour began, and I needed to jump straight into all of my quests, and with that, Reese also needed to try out a few more things, like unlocking the brand new lightning ability, which just looks sick. I mean, look at this. With new moves learned, I thought I'd try and enchant a few things before we headed off, because at the moment, I still feel really weak, so I upgraded my sword, and of course, enchanted all of my iron armor. After leaving the island, it didn't take me very long to unlock my very first swordsman ability after finding the swords trainer, which allows me to launch a move at my opponents. And well, this is going to allow me to get a lot further in combat, let's just say that. Right after that, we thought we need to get some better gear. So sure enough, we found diamonds. And with this, I was able to make a diamond pickaxe. And of course, with the diamond pick, you guys already know, we had to get some obsidian.
Coming out of the mine, we stumbled upon a marine base. With me searching the outside, I found a wooden box.
After resting from our raid, we looked for more food and found an actual hut we could live in. And hopefully, it looked pretty calm. It had a bed and it was super nice and relaxing. Well, until Reese opened the chest. Oh, look out, no, that's a bomb! Thankfully, we didn't die from it. It was just a bit of a repair job that we needed to do.
While Troy fixed the house, I opened the first devil fruit box to get the Nagi, and I was like, hey, yo, this a fruit, fam. I don't know what the devil fruits are. I don't get it at this point, but we build into it.
With all of our adventuring done, I lit the nether portal, and before we decided to step forth and try and get blaze rods, I checked my abilities because your boy has a new ability, and it might just be my favorite. I mean, look how strong this is. It easily kills stuff.
I cycled through my abilities looking at the things that I knew I would never be using again, but it was important to learn them. Knowing full well that I'd botched my execution of actually using these skills, I wanted to show the audience at least once. I made it rain! That's as far as it went.
With all the new flashy moves showcased, of course, though, we had to try them out in the new area. And well, Reese was right ahead of me because, yeah, the boy struck me down, but sure enough, he got me back up and we had a look around before our next hour began. With the start of the next hour, we straight away got attacked by a ghast, which is always the reason you love the nether. With that though, we had to come straight back here so we can at least do a little bit of an intro. Problem is, when you're here, you get attacked by everything else, because this is the One Piece mod. I mean, look how crazy this is! After dealing with the millions of fans outside and putting out the extreme house fire, we finally took the time to go back through to the nether. With that, our first goal was here. Try and find a nether fortress, because we needed to get some wither skulls and blaze powder. A little bit of mining later, we found our first victim fortress. Being extremely careful I didn't get knocked off by any of the blazes, I started a bridge out towards the fortress. After we quickly realized we had nowhere near enough netherrack, we had to get a crap ton more. With enough netherrack to kill a horse, we finally started building the bridge and making our way towards the fortress. We even set up a portal slightly away from the fortress, that way we could get there real easily in the future. And yeah, it's just as lovely as you'd expect. I mean, it's a freaking fortress. Fortress or not though, we needed blaze rods and we needed wither skulls. So that was the first thing on the menu. However, it didn't take long for the food problem to become the main problem.
And I'm down again! The nether! This Minecraft! I'm sick with one! No! So I made sure I got Troy back up so we could safely get our way back to base.
But on the brink of death, we make our escape from the nether and at least try and sleep and get some food back at base. I even tried and fish in this tiny lake. After realizing how stupid I was from doing that, I just made up some bread and gave half of it to Reese. And that could have kept us alive a little bit longer, but we needed a new solution. Of course, it's a One Piece series. We have to do some pirating, so we just found some more wheat. I'm sure the bandits won't mind too much, right? It's not like they were using it. It was just a display piece. Oh my god! But yes, we took the pirate mindset to heart and sure enough started exploring the ocean. I mean, we don't have devil fruits, so may as well do it now before we get some. And as majestic as I look as a dolphin, I mean, look from Reese's point of view. I just look majestic, boys. A pirate ship, though, is going to be our best bet at finding devil fruits and stocking up. And with that, we arrive and I unlock something straight away. Lucky for us as well, there are tons of pirate ships in the ocean, so we have a bunch of stuff to loot, but unfortunately, the hour does end there, and we need to begin the next one. With the next hour starting straight away, we decided to try and loot for more boats. We're still in the mindset of looting, but after searching for what felt like 10 minutes, we found basically nothing. So with that, we had to head back to base to not waste all of this hour up. There was also one thing I needed to check that you guys wouldn't stop telling me in the comments. Apparently, underneath the bed was a whole secret underground bunker, which I did not believe. And well, yeah, look, there's nothing until, wait. What's that? What is this? So I waited for Reese to get back from exploring and show him the good news. I still haven't even gone down there yet at this point.
I don't know why we standing up here talking about it, man. Let's show him. Get down there.
I wasn't expecting this place to be so massive as well. Like it looks like it goes on for a while. It's almost like this place was begging to be used as a base. I mean, just look how helpful it already was and all set up. Plus, whoever lived here left all of their gold behind, and they left a crap ton. So as pirates, this was great for us. So great, we had to just put it on display, didn't we?
Now, we hit this display with our inner Splatoons and just threw it against the wall.
But now that we had a new base with a lot of stuff set up and all of our resources hidden within it, we had to do some exploring. And we didn't want that exploring to take way too long, so we got some new friends to join us. Of course, we got Boots!
And I gave up on naming mine, I just called it Horse.
Now, you guys are probably wondering why we're doing so much exploring. It's because we need more power.
He wants power, I just want to know how to control the horse.
After I think about literally 20 seconds later...
Bro, help, no, seriously, I'm stuck! I swear to God, I've lost it! No!
We're gonna have to come back later. We don't have any moves right now, but don't worry, I am going to leave Boots with you, Horse, so you can at least hear him. With that knowledge, it was back to the ocean for us. We still had about 30 minutes to hopefully find a devil fruit. It's honestly scary how quick that 30 minutes goes by because it flies past, but luckily for me, we were able to find, just a simple wooden box, which didn't even have that good of fruit in it. It's the simple Baku crappy fruit. Ah, man, I think that's just a munch fruit.
And here I found the longest, hardest pause quest that I needed, finding these.
Well, now knowing that Reese needs those dials and knowing that I am still looking for more devil fruits, we continued our surge and broke into the next military base. Or should I say marine base? Yeah, no, it's the marine base. Might not have found much, but at least I have all of my quests done, meaning next hour, I know what to do. And with the start of the next hour, we straight away wanted to go exploring. I mean, we still had a crap ton of stuff to find after all. And funny enough, I even saw a sky island really close by.
Which the comment section told me I could find a Milky Dive.
So as we head out towards there, I thought we'd stop by a few other boats and see if they had any goodies for us, because, you know, they're pirates as well, right? Surprise, surprise, however, they didn't have anything other than cola bottles and food.
Boat's broken. I'm getting attacked by everything. Devilfish, fighter fish, whatever you call it.
Being the only one that could swim in water, it seems like it was my job to take care of this mofo.
Getting back to here, I'm looking at every chest, and we're getting box, and a wooden box, and a wooden... Why didn't I pick it up?
But I wanted something better than a wooden box. So let's move up in scale. Which, this might have been a very... Oh no, this might have been a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I got the best idea in the joint.
All right, let's see it. Come on. Ooh!
Look at the chaos. I gotta get a better view. Hold on. As we pull back, look at this.
The damage done may have been a little over the top, but honestly, for us, this is how we want to treat things. I mean, just look at that. What? But we still needed blocks for Sky Pier, so we got straight to digging and got a crap ton of blocks so we could get easily up to the top. While we were doing this, I actually realized I unlocked a second swordsman ability, which was an ability that lets me dash towards my enemies. But hopefully we got enough blocks and we started ascending the tower. We both had like 3 stacks, so we should be fine. This also let me see if my dash would let me get up there, and it didn't, so. Unfortunately, there wasn't much for us up there, but I did get a second move. After all that, though, we decided to jump straight back down and try and find an actual good marine base. The more and more we explore, the more beautiful biomes we find. And look who's visiting here, allowing us to hopefully start a raid in the future. Once we make it through to the next hour, we actually found a marine base literally right where we ended the video. And with that, we even get jump scared by Reese's wizard. Everything feels set up at this point. As soon as we enter inside, though, our luck definitely changes. We find our first iron box, which only had the Horror Nomi in it, which I think is the hollow fruit. From there, we decided to leave as that marine base didn't have anything left for us, but now we know where to find devil fruits.
Troy, the cursor on the map is actually moving now.
And well, being pirates, we of course have to go check it out, don't we?
Channeling the inner Nami, I'm just trying to give directions to the man so he can find it.
Say less, so I jump straight in the water and start digging, and well, it doesn't take me very long to find the goodies. After a little bit more exploring, we completely forget about the pillager raid, and well, we accidentally trigger one. But that's okay, we should be at plenty of a level now to take these guys on. Feeling pretty good at the start, but the later raids is where I worry. With the later raids beginning though, this now means we can get our Totem of Undying, which we managed to secure pretty quickly. I quickly run over and help by trying to take out the totem guy, grab that totem, but then I, do a dumb. Yeah.
He pulls a dumb and I do a death, but this is exciting because it's the first time I actually see this animation. But I can't be distracted. Troy's down, we getting him up.
At this point, I'm genuinely thinking this is it, but I get back up, I swing, go down to 0 hearts, and go down again! Luckily though, Reese this time didn't have a million mobs on me, so it would revive me pretty quick. I get all of my health back and help out in the fight, because there weren't many left. So much so that we actually only killed a few more people in one. Let's go! One quick nap later, and sure enough, it is daytime. And I see if I have any new abilities. And yup, we got a new Fishman ability. Upon activation, I realized how fast I now am. I'm like a jet ski. I even wanted to see how quick I was against a boat. And well, as you can see from just this little footage here, yeah, I even I gave Reese a bit of a head start. Yeah, no hope, no hope. Fishmen for the win, let's go! We kept sailing until we came across another marine base. One of the big ones, of course. Broke straight inside and went straight upstairs because that's where the goodies are. I opened up the first chest with nothing inside it, obviously completely useless, but the second chest, golden box, what? We open it up and sure enough, it's the Jiki no Mi. Damn it! Now, as much as that is a good fruit, we decided to leave and keep exploring the sea. We even quickly came across a black-sailed pirate ship, which Reese wanted to destroy with a single attack. So, of course, being the kind gentleman I am, absolutely, I let him have it while I dealt with the captain. Yeah! I kind of understand what Horty's talking about now, because when I'm in the water, I feel unstoppable. But after taking the captain out, we decided to try and loot the pirate ship. But unfortunately, the hour also ended, so we need to do that next hour. Oh, we still have a lot to get through right now. Up to hour 8 though, and we started doing a bit more looting. Obviously, there were a lot of pirate ships in the frozen sea, and a lot of them had some good stuff in them, like that first wooden box. Or should I say the first wooden box of these ships. But yeah, while I was out there, I was also discovering I could do some tricks. So much so that, but that was pathetic. That aside, let's check the box and, a golden box! A golden box! Reese even got to check downstairs and found another golden box. This ship was just made for us, clearly. With the golden boxes secured, we started sailing, because at this rate, this biome seems like the best biomes for pirate ships. And well, I was able to, yes, actually pull off the move I wanted to earlier and take over the ship in one swoop attack. Well, at least I thought I took it over until I saw all the people in the captain's room. Don't worry though. One swing takes care of all them. What? We open up the pirate's loot and yeah, it's just a wooden box. Nothing crazy. But we also managed to get a cool album shop before we leave this place. And once we get to our next spot to settle down, we make some keys to open these boxes up. And my first box, the Noro, which I have no idea what that is.
So I opened my iron box to get the mammoth fruit. Now, I know the first thing I asked Troy is, what's an ancient zone, man? I don't get it.
But now, opening up the golden box, we got a Logia type. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted.
And now we got gold box. We open in legendary. What is that? Okay, so we hitting magma now?
I straight away jump in and eat the smoke fruit, and with that, lose swimming. However, I do gain a cool ability, being flight. I did want to see how much of the swimming is being affected, and well, yeah, as soon as I touch water now, your boy weighs about as much as like The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I weigh more than him now, and it looks like stairs are now going to be my best friend. With all that though, I see Reese is actually not taking any damage on a magma block, meaning he's eating his. So with us both having devil fruits now, we go through all our abilities and see what we can do. Reese able to turn things to pure lava, well, including the pirate ship he was on. For me though, I could really only fly, but that was alright. With this, we could continue exploring. And well, with these new abilities, hopefully it also means combat will be easier. We find a spot for Reese to test out his magma, and we also see how the damage system works further into the night. Unfortunately though, nothing much else changed other than a new sword move and just trying it out on some different enemies. But other than that, it was a lot of just exploring. In all of this though, we did discover one thing, and that was Reese hating the magma fruit. So I did the only thing I really could and used my amazing abilities to completely remove it. Don't worry, there is another fruit he is going to eat. But anyway, on to the next hour. First things first in this one, we needed to set all of the stuff we found back up in our base.
My disappointment was raging, man. That magma sucked, but I want to eat this fruit. We're going outside first.
So we went straight upstairs for Reese to chow down the devil fruit and see what it does.
Ooh, cyborg mammoth coming through. Is that a stomp?
Being his own type, that means he could transform fully into a mammoth, or if he wants to, he can even transform into a half form, which looks just as sick. I mean, look at this. But with Reese happier with the devil fruit that he now has, we put everything inside, got some more food sorted because we wanted to go back to the nether and try and get blaze rods this time. I mean, I'm sure it won't be that bad, right? It's just the nether. I say with optimism. Unlike last time though, we have so many more moves to protect ourselves this time. We should be fine. We should be fine. I even managed to get all of my next trials done, which is perfect. So after doing our normal killing spree of killing thousands of blazes and thousands of withers to try and find a single wither skull and a single blaze rod to get enough stuff so we can do later on stuff, we sure enough got it all done. Reese even managed to find a few moves which we discovered to be pretty powerful for the mammoth, which we definitely need right now. But with Operation Nether now at a completion, we left back for the house. And at the house, for some reason, there are so many people. But from this, I was able to discover I have one ability that could be helpful for someone. And that person is, of course, Horse. With my smoke, I can actually pick him up and hopefully put him up here. Yes, that actually worked. Let's go. And with Rhythm and Horse united, we decided to take these guys back to base. Before any of that though, we wanted to see if Reese could sit on his horse. No, apparently the mammoth is too big to sit on a horse, unfortunately. But we got them back to base, put him in a safe spot. I made myself up a better sword, and of course, we needed to get that sword enchanted. With that done though, I had flight, meaning I could maybe help. And by help, I mean help Reese, because he needed some dials, and dials can only be found on top of Sky Islands, and they're really high up. However, hopefully with my flight enabled, it makes it a little bit easier. At least that's what I thought. Yeah, no, apparently I discovered something really cool, and I'll show you guys actually in a second. If I go close to an island high up, I can only fly 40 blocks up. If I don't, I will fall really fast like that. Doing a little bit more searching, and I find a marine base. Now, I'm not thinking this marine base is going to have anything good in it, but if it does, it would be in one of those two. Damn it! Gotta have a quick look downstairs though, because you can always check all of the... Yup, that's why you gotta check them, because you never know where you're gonna find a devil fruit box. Hoping my luck strikes twice, I run into this room and find a simple wooden box. But with that, back to base. Back at base, we gotta give these open, starting with the wooden box being the mini Nomi. Okay. After that, of course, opening up this one. Ooh, all right, the gas. But with that, we move on to the next hour already. Hour 10. Within these next hours, I want to make sure we get some big things done, with the first being our base. We need to actually start building something. So you know what, guys? I think it's time. I think it's time for a time lapse. Let's get it. Just look at this. It has come out so good, and eventually we will lead a boat off of the ramp and try and crash it up there. But to show you guys we did this all legitly, as you can see, there is a quick time lapse of all the blocks and everything we gathered. So honestly, this hour you're watching now is going to be 2 hours. It's going to be 10 and 11. Hopefully that makes sense. But with that, we decide to start hour 11 and go back to our old base and get our stuff. We surprisingly left a large amount of stuff here, but that's all right. Let's quickly grab it, shall we? Right as I'm about to leave, I spot the swords trainer, which is perfect because this guy can teach me my last few things. And now, hopefully we can learn some hockey stuff soon. Yo, wait, hold on. I can become a Beyblade? Let's try it out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is literally just a giant Beyblade.
Poppin' achievements. What's Cairo Seikai? Probably butchered that. Look, I unlocked my observation hockey and now I'm ready to scan people. Like, whoa, bro, you blew.
With all that done, we take Boots and Horse over to the base and settle them in. Of course, block off the nether portal, don't want any visitors. And then we put all of our stuff inside the chests. Now, my main goal was to find a Totem of Undying. Why? Well, because I want to eat another devil fruit, and we need one of those. If we can get a totem, we can sacrifice the smoke fruit and swap it for gas. And lucky me, we had a little thing over here, and hopefully there's some villagers. After taking out their main leader and getting the bad omen, we were ready for a raid. So of course, we went to the village right around the corner from our base, and we thought we'd give them an unexpected visit. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go as well as we hope it does, but I mean, we've gone through a raid already. I'm sure it'll be fine. And yeah, it was the easiest thing in the world. I mean, we flew through it and got tons of totems, which is oh my... overkill. But with the totems collected, I can sacrifice my smoke fruit and now finally consume this gas fruit. Pretty simple ritual, but now we sacrifice the totem. There we go. And hopefully, we now should be able to eat the gas fruit. Let's go. Already, I could tell the similarities. Like, I could fly. Oh, phantoms. Hey, buddies. But I can fly a lot. Whoa, way quicker than the smoke fruit. That's interesting. Okay. I also have tons of different abilities, which make me so excited. Some of these look insane. Like, what the frick is blue sword? Hold on a minute. So sure enough, we had to try out some of the moves, and some of them are a little bit more destructive than I was expecting. I think I even have a oh my god, yes! This is an amazing transformation. Let's go. I mean, just look at us. This is so cool. The mammoth and the gas monster. I don't have a cool name yet, but still sick. Well, sorry about that, village, but thank you for letting me eat this new fruit. And with that, I think it's time we do a little bit of exploring with this. I've got some pretty fast flying moves right now, and I know it's not on elytra speed, but oh, just like that, a marine fortress. Not a marine fortress, a marine base. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let's break inside. After having a quick look inside, the only thing worth finding was this, the golden denden mushie. So of course, I quickly yoinked that and started heading back towards Reese. Of course, we also had to see if the laser did the same thing, and oh my god, it does. This is so freaking cool. All right, on to the next hour. So with that, we made it back to base and started planning the next hour. We're now halfway through our 24-hour cycle, and we still have so much stuff we need to do, build, and even collect. So today, I think it's all about getting stronger. And with that, we got to start the timer, of course, like normal, and get going out into the world. I wanted to start off with having a little bit of a drink, and then as soon as we had that consumed, we started stepping. There were a lot of people in the world, but now at the level we're at, I'm not too worried. I mean, this should be easy, right? But I thought, you know what would be better? Why don't we take Horse and Boots on a little adventure with us? It won't go badly, surely. So with that, we took Boots and Horse on a little adventure across the land. Hopefully, we're able to find something cool with these guys, and if not soon, we'll just leave them somewhere. And by leave them somewhere, I definitely mean, oh no, I accidentally triggered another raid. Oh no, leave it. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I'm sure the villagers will be fine. Uh-oh, the lag is saying otherwise. To try not lag the game out, we thought we'd leave Boots and Horse sitting around, but for some reason, something started attacking us. And with that, yeah, we had the first problem.
He's over here.
Oh my god, you motherfucker. Oh my god, Boots is dead! As sad as I was though, we had to continue our adventure, and we just left Horse here for now. After sailing for what felt like an eternity, we had another problem, a cure. Oh crap. Instantly, the first thing I needed to do was try and get some of this water to go. Reese is underwater and we have no way of getting him, no wood or anything, so for me, it's all about destroying the gravel to hopefully give him a small pocket of air. Unfortunately though, this was really small timing. I mean, he's dying, and that felt like it was going to be it. But luckily for me, Reese managed to find a small little pocket of air and actually survive. Yeah, like that. There we go. Cool. I then, from that moment, instantly wanted to just head straight down to where Reese was, because apparently there might have been a mine shaft down there. And with my easy ability, I was able to make it down with no problem, as long as I didn't fall in any of the water. Yeah, sick. But luckily, we brushed past it. I went down the cave, grabbed Reese, and we got straight out of there. We continued our adventure and hopefully was going to come across something better, or something with some exciting new stuff in it, because right now we're just finding the same old crap. A few moments later, I see something in the distance, and I'm not too sure what it is. Upon closer inspection, it kind of looks like a graveyard. I check inside and get jumped by a bunch of ghosts, which is horrifying. Luckily though, we made quick work of them because they couldn't hold anything to my sword skills. While I was here, I also come across this, a Hydra, which I knew if we could kill this thing, this would make it so much easier for Reese, because he does not have a Logia type, so getting this thing dead, it's important. Unfortunately for us though, it seemed like this mother trucker just wasn't going to die, so maybe we had to come back to this in the future. I definitely think we're doing something wrong, so we'll leave him for now. The last main thing I check in this video is seeing all the stats for the final ability I need to unlock, and we of course, within the final few seconds, have got to try the golden denden, which we quickly realize we can't even freaking use it. Oh man, we need to be a marine. Come on. Well, with that said, let's try and become Marines then, shall we? I think I know where a Marine base is.
Now, I don't want to be a Marine, but someone explained to me that a Buster Call is an Oppenheimer nuke, and I was set.
Oh, yes, I see one in the distance over that way. I'm just hoping that this Marine base has some, ooh, what's that?
No, mine.
Well, hopefully, hey guys, hey, it's, oh, no, well, go get rid of them. There we go. Hey, guys, is there anyone here? Hello, I'm trying to become a Marine. Oh, man, well, I don't think it's gonna work. Uh-oh. Well, looks like we're declaring war on the Marines, boys. So we set the base alight and we decided to obviously loot it. We needed to make sure we checked every single chest before this place went up in flames. And with that, we could find some devil fruits. I even thought I should probably have a little nap. So that way it's not nighttime when we go outside, you know, have a, oh, I love this image. And with that, we decide to keep exploring. Maybe even take on this Medusa temple. You know what? I might leave that up to you, Reese.
With one goal in mind, laser beam Medusa, I broke the ground with 0 progress made.
And while Reese was dealing with that, I find another Hydra. And considering your boy needs to do flaming attacks, this was the perfect opponent for me. Other than the fact that there was tons of water right next to me, which made this living hell. Even when I got him down to one head, they just grow back. To nail the hammer in with this freaking Hydra, as soon as the fire goes out, he grows his heads back. And I don't even have a Fleet and Steel anymore. So I just give up and get stuck in water, of course.
Hearing Troy stuck in water, I come over like a superhero and do about as much as you think I do.
Luckily, I was tunneling out. Once we get out, I ain't done with this Hydra. We're going straight back. Time for take 2 for me. I think this Hydra's gotta be near death. Surely, please. Yes!
After the victory emptying my inventory, I don't even realize until I get some food that... Wait, Troy's given me the Hydra heart. I've got it here.
And now with that stupid Hydra dead, let's get the frick out of here. Gosh darn, man. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, the Hana Nico Robbins fruit. Right after that though, we saw new tameable beasts in the sky. And the first things first, I had to make sure we could get one for Reese because he can't fly. Bring it a bit closer to him and hopefully it's an easy tame.
Bro, this ain't an easy tame. He's going wild.
Now I just gotta get you to follow me for a little bit, no problem.
It's an impossible task to follow you, man. I have no control. Wait.
And just like that, one down.
I'm sure I'll keep him for a while.
Hopefully my one makes it a just as easy task. Please, buddy, please. Come on. Yes! What did I tell you? So easy. Yes! New buddies joining the crew. And with that, we move on to our next hour. Hour 14, let's go. Once we get the buddies back at base, we pretty much just take them straight away, all the way out to the village out near our base. Why? Well, because there's a raid going on there, and if we finish and complete that raid, we should get some goodies from it. While completing the raid, I saw this guy who's actually a shop traveler, and well, he sells the straw hat, which you already know I grabbed. But with the straw hat purchase, we finished off the last guy, and just like that, raid complete. I was lucky enough to spot the swordsmith over here, or sword trainer, so I could finally learn my final move, which is actually a sword flame-based attack. So your boy did the first thing he could, enchant his sword and got to moving. I still don't know how this move works though. Not having much luck searching out by the ice, but I guess there are some pirate ships we can search. And Reese is seeming pretty confident with it, so why not? I, however, don't feel as confident as Reese on landing on the ship, so I'm gonna land somewhere over in the ice area, I think.
Land and sit down. No, sit down. Sit down. Come on.
There we go, buddy. You just stay right there.
I'm being serious. Sit down. No!
Alright, let's just quickly do a quick loot. Damn, man. Even with this sadness, though, we continued. And we continued to move quick. Especially with the fact that Reese was a cyborg, he could jump real far. Before we got into any combat, I wanted to make sure we left my little dude in a safe spot. So I'm going to leave him here, and then in the future we can come back for him. Thank God I did that, because right over the hill was a literal dragon.
Oh shit, like a dragon. Oh no, that's like an actual dragon, man.
I mean, just look at him. I don't think we're going to be able to take him out easily, but that isn't going to stop us. We use all of our big moves against him until I hit him with my sword attack and finally take the dragon out. Not out for dinner, but like, look at this dude. Oh, he's not even that big a dragon, damn. Along with that, we also get off the flaming sword attack, which I hadn't even seen yet. Plus, we come across another sky island, which you guys already know. We need to check up there. I mean, there could be nothing up there, but hopefully there is, because Reese really needs these dials for some missions. Come on, game.
Oh, again, bro, no one.
Oh, well, hopefully next hour's better. As soon as this hour began, we had to just move. We needed to keep finding stuff. And well, sure enough, right near us was a marine base, so we could probably get some more devil fruits. Before that though, we needed to deal with all of the marines inside, which was pretty light work. No matter how much they sent at me, it wasn't going to be enough. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Switch to explorer mode. I'm breaking through buildings, just casing chests when I finally upon... Oh, golden box!
I quickly search upstairs for all the chests and find a gold and a silver box. Then as soon as I find those, I make my escape. We continued to loot everything. I didn't care what it was being looted, pirate ship or not. And well, this pirate ship, for us, was great, yes! And after looting all of that stuff, we decided to start heading home because we had gotten a successful adventure done. Once we were back at base, it was literally just opening up devil fruit boxes, one after another, tons of different fruits and tons of exciting things. All the way up from the light fruit down to the bomb fruit, down to the freaking god fruit. We found almost everything. At least that's what it felt like. I mean, these are some pretty good fruits, I'm not gonna lie. I was happy to say the least. Bro, we even managed to get Whitebeard's fruit. I mean, we don't need it, but we got it. Oh, how cool does that look? But with this, it is time to say goodbye to Gas and Mammoth because your boys want to try something else. So, ritual time!
Chomp. Psych, not yet, but I was going into the Buddha fruit full-minded and expecting godness.
And for me, I'm eating the light fruit. I mean, just look at it. I mean, look at all these abilities. Oh, surely these will be better than my last. Okay, so I have a sword. That's pretty cool. That works with my sword abilities. Oh my gosh, whoa, that looks so cool. I still want to figure out what, like, my abilities do. Like, what's this button do? Does this even do anything? Oh. Oopsies! But with the light fruit, I'm able to teleport around, which isn't like flight, but it's still just as cool. Unless you, sink in the water. So yeah, make sure you bring some doors along. And with doors, you can easily get out of the water. It's not too bad. After all of that though, I still wanted to see all of my abilities. And crap, man, Light's abilities are insane. I mean, just look at the destruction caused by this. But now knowing we're super powerful, there was one more thing I wanted us to start. And that was a little base or a little area to build an enchantment room and to put some villagers. So let's start that, shall we? Upon completing that though, we noticed a swordsman and a wizard spawning here. So I did the Minecraft thing and trapped both of them in a boat. That way, they couldn't go anywhere and they'd stay here. But it was time for Reese and I's solo adventure. Me to find devil fruits and him in the nether. Of course, marine bases were the main thing I was looking for. They're definitely the main place to find all the devil fruits. But this one didn't have anything, so we kept going. While exploring, I even came across our original base, our very first one, which even still had some of the stuff in it. So I thought I'd grab that. Oh? Yo, wait. I unlocked something. Hold on, that's something new. What is that? Oh my god. Finally, I have unlocked a version of Hucky. We got the aura, so I can now see enemies through walls. Yes! But of course, while here, we have to loot the chests. And well, this place is insane, man. 2 golden boxes and then another 2 golden boxes. This is definitely the best luck I have had. And with that, I'm gonna head back to base. Oh my god, I can already see Reese from here. Wow, man, I've got a lot of golden boxes to open, and I think we jump straight in and give them all a open before we do any other cool story stuff. Let's see what I got, and I got... I don't know what this is, damn it. But after opening up the last few boxes, we managed to pull the fruit that Reese wants. The Goru, aka the lightning fruit.
Oh, my favorite One Piece character, Zenitsu!
And with this, I also needed to set up another sugarcane farm. That way he could get his cola up a little quicker. After a few minutes of practicing and a few minutes of building, we have something I think will work. I'm probably gonna have to change it up a little bit in the future, but for now, I'm pretty happy with it. And if it doesn't work or it just doesn't work at all, I'll fix that later on. At the moment, I'm fine. But now having very overpowered devil fruits and having a crap ton of Eyes of Ender, I think it's fair that we throw one out and see where we're going. Ooh, okay, all right. I'm saying to go back this way. I hope it's not too far. Before we head off, Reese is gonna chow down the Goru, getting rid of his Buddha fruit, basically having him become a second version of the light fruit, but I'd say more powerful. But now, because we can teleport, we will get to this so much faster. At least that was the goal. I threw another one out and realized we're gonna be going for probably a while, so let's just keep going until we find it. After what felt like years, we finally found something. I got Reese to fire a lightning straight down and see if we could find this stronghold. And we were right on the money straight away, find it. And with that, we should probably actually start the next hour. That way we don't get confused. Within a short amount of time, we even managed to find the portal. But we didn't have enough ender pearls, so Reese made a giant hole, and now we know where to go. As soon as we leave, we run straight into a lightning dragon, which we managed to easily defeat with no problems whatsoever. However, we need Enderman game, not dragons. After exploring for a little bit longer, we run into a giant Cyclops, which may be horrifying, but without light powers, yeah, this is nothing, bro. At least I thought that, but this probably could tank. There we go.
We take two on a Medusa and she ain't surviving this one, man. She decapitated on sight, which is ironic because she turns you to stone, but...
While Reese was having all his fun, there was one thing I wanted to craft, and that is our very own pirate ship? I don't know if I want to call this a pirate ship. It definitely doesn't look like one. But for now, it is all we needed, and we can use this to travel so much. With that though, hour 17 came to an end, and something I didn't even realize is if I check my abilities real quick, you guys will see we have 2 new things to showcase next hour, so let's get into it. But yes, in this hour, you guys can see we have Hucky now on our weapons, and I can also put Hucky on my actual fist. I don't even know how much I'm gonna use that, but anyway, let's keep moving, shall we? I also found out from the viewers, but we can make these little VV cards, and those are gonna be very helpful, because if I have Reese's and he has mine, I can drop it, and it will always point to where he is, which is super helpful. Now, with the Enderman search not going as great as we thought we'd head back to the base and maybe try and barter with some piglins instead. However, we didn't expect it to take that long to travel. We didn't know how far we went, but sure enough, 30 minutes later, we made it back to base. And once we were back at base, I fixed up the redstone machine because there were some things wrong with it, and then we went straight through to the nether to try and find some piglins. We took a little bit of the gold with us, and once we found them, we started trading. You know how it goes.
And I've been dumping gold into this man for ages until he... Ooh, ender pearl.
I also managed to find an actual enderman and kill him to get, hopefully, an ender pearl.
Come on, more ender pearls. Come on, more ender pearls. Come on, more ender pearls.
Bro, please stop coming on ender pearls.
He got some though! Sure enough, with all of that, we had enough ender pearls to go to the end. Once we were back at base, I knew we needed a waystone because a waystone would speed things up tons. This thing right here would allow us to travel to the end portal much quicker than having to run there. On our way out to the end portal again, we found another waystone, and we also found a marine base, which your boy definitely had to loot. I mean, whatever has something good. So I ran straight inside, searched every single chest I could, and of course, there was some goodies inside. Why else would I be including it here?
Oh, you know, if there's a clip of me finding a box and that something happened.
But with that, we weren't far from the portal, so we went down that giant hole we made earlier and started setting up the Eyes of Ender. I had most of them, but Reese had some too.
Yep.
And with that, we were ready to go to the end. However, I wanted to put down this and give it a few test runs. We needed to make sure it was working before we did it and used it too frequently, you know? And of course, we had some devil fruits to open, so I gave Reese some gold and he opened the boxes along with me. It didn't seem like we got anything good at the start up until the last thing. I mean, yeah, we got the mirror, and I mean, if you care about Donut, you're probably gonna like that, but if you care about something else, we got this. Oh, what is that? You might be asking. Don't worry about it. Let's figure that out next hour, shall we? Yes, starting hour 19, we have the Blackbeard fruit, which if you guys don't know, I can actually consume. I mean, just watch. Psyche, that's right, we have 2 devil fruit powers now. What? Now, I'm not too sure what all of these will do, but I think let's have a little... Whoa, what? What even is this? What the... Can I turn it... Whoa, it's gone! This one's a chargeable move. What's this do? Does it make a... Oh, that's sick. And then I can dump it somewhere else, bro. This is cool. After testing the darkness fruit, we straight away jumped into the end portal because I was ready for this fight. As soon as we got there, it destroyed all the crystals, just like any normal Ender Dragon fight would go. And as soon as they were destroyed, we tried wailing on the dragon. Problem was, we couldn't even hit him with all of our moves. None of them seemed to do any damage to him. Right up until Reese managed to drop a giant nuke on the dragon, which I think, put it in a new realm, let's just say that. Once the smoke settled, there was no dragon in sight, just the egg left. But we decided to use this time to try and maybe get out and try and find some elytra, making the most out of the end. Sure enough, a little bit of searching later and we find an end city with an elytra, which is great for me because that's the first one down, but we still need to find another one so Reese can get one too. And with my elytra in our set, it was so much easier to find these end cities. I mean, I found one in another matter of few minutes, so we got another elytra for Reese. And then I had to teach Reese how to use it because he's never used an elytra before, but he picked it up pretty quickly. I'm just gonna say that. As soon as we were done with the elytra, we found these guys, which were giants living inside this giant temple. Luckily for us though, they were pretty weak. Little did I know, they were just the Guardians. These guys aren't even the main threat. As you can see, we have to take down multiple of them, up until we finally got enough gems to go to the center of this structure and have to fight the biggest baddie of all, which looks like this. This guy was tougher than the Ender Dragon. We hit him with all of our attacks straight up, and he was still tanking them, even trying to dish out his own attacks. But unfortunately for him, it didn't last very long. And once he was defeated, he dropped a new arm for Reese, a robot arm, which makes him look so cool. And with all that done, we made our way out of here. We're basically done here. We don't need to be in the end anymore. Upon making it back, I wanted to try something out. With this darkness fruit, can I take down a full marine base? Let's find out. Hold on. Like that? Oh! Hour 20, boys, and with that, it means it is another big episode. Another special, in fact. So special that I'm thinking we work on the base. We need to build the boat that goes on the bridge. And with that all said, it is time for another time lapse. And just like that, it is complete. How cool does that look?
I'm just excited to be a part of these builds. I've never seen things like this before, and they're crazy.
Now with the base done, there are only a few things left for us to do in this 24 hours, and one of those things still is to kill bosses. We still have a lot of bosses left. First one up, the Wither. So we headed straight to the Nether and took down every Wither skeleton I saw. It was pretty easy because I did have looting 3, so Wither skulls were pretty common once we got started. While I was there, I also thought we'd do a little bit of mining and try and get some netherite, because that will be helpful as well. And it didn't take us very long to find our first bits of netherite as well, which is awesome. As soon as we had more netherite, I got back to the fortress and started killing more and more withers. And this was a pretty easy task. Having a Logia type fruit makes this way easier than I thought. There we go, and hopefully that, yes, that is all 3 Wither skulls. Perfect, let's head back to base. Once we got back, we made sure we got far away from our base because we do not want to be fighting near this. As soon as we were somewhere safe, we started to summon him. Hopefully this fight was going to be easy because it's just the Wither. I'm just saying that. As soon as he spawned, he attacked me doing no damage, which was great. I dive in doing a ton of damage and his health is already at half. This is literally dog water, boys. Reese comes over, we lay into this dude with all of the melee attacks, having him drop the Nether Star. Having only 30 seconds left for this hour, I decided to head straight for the Sky Island. And hopefully these guys sell. Yes, they sell dials. Let's go. Starting the next hour, we make it back to our base and Reese makes up the perfect climb attack. Finally. Along with that, he gets a bunch of new missions and we decide to start doing some own little separate things. Reese level up and me get banners sorted. Once he's ready, we headed off to the Nether, because we still had a bunch of bosses to fight here. The first one being the Netherite Monstrosity, who lives in this lovely little place, and looks just as friendly, I'm sure he does. Oh, I'm sure he won't be that powerful. Yeah, look at him, he's awake, uh-oh. Straight away jumped into this fight, trying to swing as much as we could, but this is one of the tougher bosses. This guy could kill us with ease. Literally just watch my hearts during this time, and you will tell what I mean. I'm on 24 hearts, but that didn't matter. We still managed to kill this monstrosity. Suck it, bitch! He even dropped his weapon, which I'm not really going to use as a swordsman, so gave that straight to Reese, because he can use it more than me. Right after that, we find the next boss's hideout. And of course, we set up the waystone in case anything goes wrong. Once we are here, though, we discover these weird monsters, which luckily if we kill and use their blood here, we can summon the real threat, the real boss we need to fight. This guy! Ignis? I'm probably not saying his name right. Oh, crap! Yeah, he's a lot stronger than the one we literally just fought. And he changes color midway, but that isn't enough to stop us. We are unstoppable! I hope. Is he dead? Is he dead? Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Shit! Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. Alright, cool. We did it! Yes! have no idea what he dropped, but hopefully it's something useful. Holy crap, is it something useful? Oh, we definitely got to make this stuff. What? After quickly realizing how good the stuff is, we summoned him back for round 2, which, yeah, didn't actually go that bad. I let Reese fight him for the most part this time. I was just sitting back in the... Oh, no. Oh, that looks really bad. Oh, I should probably help, shouldn't I?
I didn't need help. I did it myself, bro. This is a solo boss leveling system. I'm crushing it.
But with that, we are pretty much done. That is the hour 22 done. Now for hour 23. Once we make it back to base, my main goal while Reese is still exploring is to make up this amazing armor. I make my own helmet first, and then we jump into all the other stuff, which I think, what is it? Here it is, this stuff right here. We need a lot of netherite, so that's my first priority. But to make sure it does work, Reese sacrificed his netherite chestplate to be turned into this one, and if we mix it with elytra, it becomes this chestplate, which hopefully, oh, that looks so cool, yes!
And now we push in an elytra to its max.
That is so cool. All right, I definitely need to get some netherite for myself now. Straight away, that's exactly what I wanted to do. So I headed straight to the nether, and we needed to go to Y14 so I could at least try and mine some netherite. Shouldn't be too hard with the light fruit, right? Once we got low enough, I was able to find some netherite very fast.
This wizard has evaded my every turn, from boat to being chased. I got him up here so I could finally unlock my move.
Look at all the netherite we've got. Oh, we've gotten plenty. We've gotten tons. I'm stocked up. With all that, I think we can head back to base and, oh, of course it put us here. Come on. With that though, we can make all of this netherite armor. We'll quickly enchant our stuff and then turn it into netherite. That way it's the best it possibly can be. And once we have it as netherite, we mix the netherite into these ingots and mix it with the elytra to create all the crazy good stuff that we want. I definitely need to get some more netherite though so we can make Reese the rest of the armor as well. But how cool do I look? And with this, we can fly now. And with that, we thought we'd do our final searching. Go to Sky Islands and then jump straight off here and just see if we can fly and get something good. We both have great elytras now.
Are you seeing this massive dragon, bro?
Wait, what do you mean there's a dragon down here? Hold on, a level 5 dragon. Wait a second.
Oh my god. One episode away from the end. I finally have it.
Yo, that looks so cool. The perfect Klein attack. That is sick. However, I was more curious about that dragon, so Reese opened up a hole for me, and I decided to go give it a little look. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like there's an actual dragon in there, right? Let's just have a little look. Oh, of course there's a dragon. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, from its wings, I can tell instantly it is not a female dragon, but that's all right. Reese jumps down to help me out with this, and we take this model trucker down. At least we try to, before it escapes out into the wilderness above us. Great, right? Oh, no, and then... oh, and then I fall straight into water. Great.
But I'm getting out of danger. Turn 180, swing up the shot, and...
Absolutely amazing trick shot from Reese, securing the victory. Oh, and all the stuff goes in the water. Well, gotta go get it, right? But with the stage 5 defeated, there wasn't many bosses left. I was still looking for bosses when I decided randomly just to get swarmed by dragons. It seems like these 2 lightning dragons had it really personally out for me, so I thought I'd include that here. It was actually a really intense fight, lots of flying going on, and them swooping down at me until I could use my sword attacks and cut through both of them, hopefully pulling off the coolest kills I have gotten, probably the whole series. Let's go. And with that, we are 1 hour away from 24 hours. Ooh, marine base. Luckily for me though, it was just about searching for devil fruits at this point. There is 1 boss left, but I think Reese has got that one.
You're damn right I got that one. I just gotta get past this mining fatigue. I don't understand what happens to these temples, and they've been... Ooh, wait, there's nothing in here. Oh, no. I got this, man. I got some MLG attack, and dead, obviously.
And with that, I think it is all done. I'm going to loot up the last few places and find a few more boxes with devil fruits, and then we're gonna head back to base. Nope, of course not, and have another little look. And, wooden box, I'll take it at this point.
Scrambling for our final findings, I bust in with new techniques and find, ooh, the last iron box.
Successful operation. We have gotten tons of stuff. So many bosses have been beaten. Literally, just look at the loot we've got. We've got so much. But after all that, there were only a few final boxes to open. So we thought we'd open every single one of these to just reveal the devil fruits we would have gotten. None of that crazy, but I mean, hey, it's good to have them all, right? And with that, that is the ending of 1 hour One Piece. There are still some things though. For example, we have all of our old bases that I just wanted to quickly revisit and show everyone because it's just crazy going back to where we start. I know you guys saw this in the same video, but like to me, this was hours apart. So seeing this after all this time is so cool. Even seeing some of the stuff that we just left behind is crazy. And then showing off the final base. The comparison, it has come out so good. I am so happy with it. It's even got a little mini game to it. Oh, yes, that is sick.
All right, line it up. Yeah, I definitely cheated his trick shot, but I got it, though. I was through.
There we go. There's our base. That's it, guys. You know what? Let's quickly see what devil fruits we got. Oh my gosh, look at all the devil fruits we got, boys. This is crazy. Almost a full chest full of them. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch all of this. If you want to go back and watch the full series, of course, you can see where each part is from each episode, and there is a ton of stuff we didn't show in this that did happen in the series. So if you want to go experience the full thing, the 1 hour One Piece experience, this was 1 hour One Piece. If you want to experience the full thing, go check out those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. And again, if you want to see more, be sure to let me know by dropping a like. Thank you again for watching. My name is Troy, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys!